program, and that none of the training you're about to see be attempted unless under expert supervision.
8 Brainees, 1 challenge. To use complex mass of 100 billion cells we call brain for chance to win Brain-Jitsu black brain belt. This is Brain-Jitsu. Born in Lancashire, trained in Japan, with mind as sharp as samurai sword. He is Brain Master. He is the sensei.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to Brain-Jitsu. Mental training specially designed to boost brain power and focus. My trainees, or Brainees, have been following a basic programme of training in the comfort of their own home. A brain-boosting routine of exercise, sleep, and enough fruit and veg to stock a greengrocer's.
I think I'm really well prepared and I'm ready for the challenge.
The training's made me more confident about what I'm going to do.
My dad's been giving me lots of cryptic crossword puzzles and stuff like that.
Now my Brainees must put their training into practice by testing a part of their brain we use every day.
Level 1. Yellow vault.
Take a look at this fish tank. How many white fish are there? Did you get 2? Congratulations! You've just used your occipital lobes. This area, the seeing part of our brain, allows us to recognise and separate images from each other. The 7 Brainees who use their occipital lobes the best will be allowed to enter my Brain-Jitsu dojo, where their training will continue. The one who fails will be left outside. Oh, feel the burn.
Enter the dojo!
Brainees must answer 4 questions by counting the different team kits on the board in front of them. Get them right and they'll be left with a 4-digit code, which they must then use to unlock a piece of brain and secure their place in the dojo. But with only 7 pieces of brain and 8 Brainees, one of either Charlie T, Shannah, Milo, Naphtali, Charlie B, Alice, Alex or Sherine will be left outside and eliminated. The atmosphere in the noodle bar is more strained than a sumo wrestler's waistband as the 4 questions are revealed. How many players have an all-green kit? How many players have blue in their kit? How many players have non-matching kit? How many players have stripes on their kit? The answer our Brainees are looking for is 4887. Alex is first up, but has he got the code right? A few more Brainees are off the stools, but Alex is already on his way back to have another go. The key to the task is to stay calm and really focus on getting the answers right. Don't rush and don't be put off by the others around you. Milo's expression is more intense than a mouthful of fish sauce. He's really staying focused and he's taking his time finding his answer. Don't forget the code our Brainees are looking for is 4887, as there are 4 players with an all-green kit, 8 players with blue in their kit, 8 players with non-matching kits and 7 players with stripes on their kit. Milo's focus has paid off big time as he's the first to finish, while some of the others like Charlie T and Alex are on their 2nd or 3rd go. Charlie B is next to finish and it's definitely a high-five moment. Alice is the first of the girls to crack the code, and Naphtali, Charlie T and Shannah soon follow close behind, leaving just Alex and Sherine to battle it out for the final space in the dojo. They've both got an answer at the same time, but Alex has cut Sherine up to get to the brain first. Alex is wrong again, and Sherine's in there like a shot, practically pushing him out the way. And it looks like she's right to be eager, because she's got the correct code and claimed her place in the dojo. Alex looks gutted. He's out. So, as 7 enter the dojo for a chance to survive 6 more grueling levels of brain training, for Alex, the dream of the black belt has ended before it's even started.
Somebody had to go out in the first round, and yeah, it was me. I think if I had done more training, I'd have had a better chance of getting through. I think Milo's going to win because he's clever.
So with 6 levels to go, only Charlie B, Charlie T, Naphtali, Shannah, Alice, Sherine and Milo have entered the dojo and achieved the first of their coloured brain belts.
I was really, really nervous. I was shaking. When I came out, well, I'm glad I got through.
Lots of other people seem to be finding it quite hard, but I just seem to get it quite quickly.
I really want the black belt badly because it's just amazing just to get it.
Brain-Jitsu!
In this next level of training, things are going to get really hard.
Level 2, orange belt.
We do things every day without even thinking about it, like kicking a football. But you try kicking it with the foot, whoa, you don't normally use. Not easy, is it?
If you manage to do that, you're using part of your brain that deals with problem solving, the frontal lobes. And that's what level 2 is all about. Taking something you normally do without thinking and doing it differently. Work it. To prepare them for using their frontal lobes in the next challenge, my Brainees are going to need some training.
Room of mental nourishment.
The room of mental nourishment is where our young hopefuls will train their brains to help them progress to the next levels of the dojo. The more seriously they take their training, the better chance they'll have of rising to the challenges that lie ahead. And in level 2, that challenge is all about getting their brains to think in a new way.
Brain training. Take turns to call out the action on your cards. Everyone must do it only when you say, Sensei says. Okay, everybody stand up, let's do this.
So, for this frontal lobes training, Charlie B kicks them off.
Right then. Look sad.
Loser!
All right, Milo, you may have won the first challenge, but not everyone can be as perfect as you.
Okay, Sensei says, shut left eye.
Sensei, step backwards.
This training makes our Brainees work their frontal lobes, as they have to really think about something they would normally do without thinking at all.
Rub stomach clockwise.
Training tip time, Milo.
Tip, don't rush. Pause for 2 seconds to think before you react. If you wait 2 seconds, someone might think you're a loser. That's true.
But Charlie T, if you rush straight in, you might actually be the loser.
Stand up. Sit down! Yeah, everyone sit down. Everyone sit down, that's why I said stand up.
Yeah.
Keep tongue in mouth.
If you want to work your frontal lobes at home, why not try this exercise with your mates or your brothers and sisters? It's great fun and will help improve your all-round focus.
Knee up.
So, the training turned out to be a right old knees up, but how did our Brainees think it went?
I think the tip was useful. You could have to think to yourself whether it's a good idea or not.
I'm really excited but really nervous about the next challenge because we have no idea what it is.
Will Charlie T think before he reacts? Will Shirine's nerves get the better of her? And can Milo the Marvellous keep his unblemished record in the next challenge? There's only one way to find out, as our 7 now put their frontal lobes training to the test. Guardian of the dojo and task adjudicator the Shihan will now demonstrate the level 2 challenge.
Big ball colored match.
Each Brainee must pick 2 balls by calling out pair of coordinates from grid. For example, B2 and D3. Aim is to find 2 balls of same color, matching not word on each ball, but color that word is written in. So, in this case, they will have to remember that this ball was red and this one blue. If Brainees uncover match, they will progress to next level. Last Brainee to find pair will be eliminated.
My Brainee tip for this task is to focus the mind on just one letter and not the whole word. What's important here is not the word, but the colour that it's written in. Here are those colours now. 3, 2, 1. First to pick a pair is the winner of the first task, Milo the Marvellous.
B3. C4.
No pair, but can he remember green and black for his next turn?
A1.
Don't forget, our Brainees must ignore the word and remember only the colour the word is written in. That's blue.
A2.
And another blue. Holy smoked mackerel sushi. That Charlie B was clearly born under a lucky star. A pair straight away.
C5. 4.
Alice isn't thinking differently.
B3.
In fact, she's not thinking at all, because those were Milo's balls. She'll have to engage her brain and her training better if she wants to go through.
B2.
An orange.
A3.
And a red. 2 new colours there to add to the mix. Now Charlie T.
D1.
Another orange. Will Charlie T use his training to uncover Naphtali's orange ball?
B2.
He's done it! That's 2 Brainees through to level 3.
B3. C3.
No pair for Shannah, now Sherine.
A3.
That was Naphtali's pick a few moves ago.
2D.
Sherine chanced her luck, but no pair. Back to Milo.
B4.
You can see from Milo's face that he thinks there's a pink out there somewhere, but has he seen the colour or has he read the word?
D3.
Milo's only remembered the word pink. He needs to use his frontal lobe training to see the colour.
A4.
A few more moves sees Naphtali and Shannah through, leaving just Milo, Sherine and Alice to battle it out for the last 2 orange brain belts.
C1.
So, Milo's looking for a pink one again.
D3.
Unbelievable, he's made the same mistake and found the word pink. He really has forgotten his training.
C2. C4.
Without hesitation, Alice uncovers that other black. So it's now a 2-horse race. This is Sherine's second time in the bottom 2. She said she was nervous after the training. Can she find her frontal lobe focus? Here are the remaining colours.
3B.
Sherine takes her time as she concentrates on the colour green.
3D.
That's it, Sherine's pulled it out of the bag at the last minute yet again. How many chances has that girl got? She's in and Milo the Marvellous is out. The She-Han relieves him of his yellow brain belt and he's off to make the long and lonely
Walk of eternal regret.
Coming first in the challenge to get into the dojo really lifted my spirits. But then in that last level, I didn't really think back to the training. I was going to get the pair, but then Sherine guessed it before I did, and I knew that that was the right pair. I think Naphtali's probably quite a strong contender because she got through quite quickly and also she didn't seem to have much trouble getting into the dojo.
So with 5 levels to go, only Charlie B, Charlie T, Naphtali, Shannah, Alice and Sherine have gained their orange brain belts.
The training helped me focus and think about which of the balls I was going to show.
We went head to head, me and Milo. I think it was really gutted to be out.
I tried to make it simple for me, so I did A1 and A2, and by complete luck, they were both blue. I felt absolutely stunned.
Brain-Jitsu. Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? Picture the scene, it's 250 years ago, and a lad called Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is only 6 years old and already playing the harpsichord, composing amazing music and performing it to the Empress of Austria. But did he stop there? No, he did not. He only went on to write another 600 major works. Not bad for someone who only lived to the age of 35. Wolfgang-tastic! Get a load of this, lot. What a racket! TV talent shows are bursting at the seams with tuneless musical wannabes desperate for fame. Mr. Mozart will be turning in his grave. Brainy Mozart. Not so brainy musical wannabes.
Brain-Jitsu.
Pressure in Brain-Jitsu dojo rising. Now just 6 young hopeful remain to compete under watchful eye of Xi'an. Lucky Charlie B, for whom good fortune shone in last challenge. Naphtali.
It'd be really nice to get the black belt. I'd be really pleased.
Alice, first of girls in level 1 and strong contender for black belt. Charlie T.
The training helped because it helped me focus.
Shannah, who is placed midway in both rounds. And second chance Sherine.
If I was out, I would be a bit shocked, but I still feel really bad that Milo went out.
Challenges now get even tougher, and only 2 Brainees will make to final test. Table of Supreme Focus, where must move ball with power of mind for chance to win Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. It's time for level 3. Result!
Now, we all like to chat, but did you know that using words to communicate is one of the main reasons why our brains have grown so incredibly powerful? And that having a conversation exercises both halves of the brain. Now, if all that's doing your head in, allow me to explain. Think of it like air traffic control. While a pilot has to focus on landing just one plane, an air traffic controller is responsible for landing all sorts of planes. It's the same with the brain. There's the left half, which deals with the details, and there's the right half, which looks at the overall picture. This next level of training strengthens my Brainees' focus by working one half of their brain under pressure. Hey, pump it up!
Room of mental nourishment.
It's our second visit to the brain training room of mental nourishment. Brainees have a choice as to whether they take part or not, but any extra training they do will help them with their next challenge.
Okay.
For level 3, it's communication training.
Get into 2 groups. One brainee describes how the blocks fit together, the other group puts them together.
So, our Brainees are in 2 groups. One group should use the right side of their brains to describe clearly how to build the shape. The other team should use the left side of their brains to concentrate on interpreting those instructions to make it.
What are the colours of them? What are the colours of blue?
You put them together, like, so they're...
One's in front of each other.
Yeah, so, well, like... Yeah, so they're like... So they make... So that if they...
Yeah.
They're touching.
Yeah, and then it's a 2... And it's 2 by 4 now.
One question, Lucky Charlie B. Does your B stand for bad communicator? The key to this training is to talk one at a time and listen to each other. Brainees must work as one team. After all, they might be on the other side of the fence in the next challenge.
You guys, is it your right or our right? But don't forget, we're facing each other.
It still should be on your right, if it's exactly the same thing.
She's smart, that Alice.
You know the long one,
just
which
similar.
has 4 rectangles. Which one should be on our side?
The blue one's facing you,
Okay,
and the
so
red
it's
one's
like-
behind it.
Right, yeah, like that.
Charlie T, you should be concentrating on listening to the instructions.
I don't get it.
I don't really understand.
Join the club, Shannah. Time for a training tip.
Use short, clear instructions. Imagine yourself hearing them. So, like, when you guys are saying it, imagine you're us.
Okay, shall we start again then?
Yeah, let's take it apart.
Okay, take it all apart.
So which is the base square?
It's a 2 by 2 blue square.
Yeah, we got that.
Above that, there's a 4 by 1 blue rectangle.
Behind the blue 4x1, you should have a red 4x1.
There's
Finally, it sinks in. Second chance Sherine and Smart Alice are being very clear with their instructions, and a block is built.
I don't really know who was the best instructor because I couldn't really see them, but it sounded like Charlie B was quite good.
I think the next task is going to be difficult because it's been getting harder as we go along, I think.
Smart Alice and Second Chance Sherine did well in the training. Will they shine in the next challenge? Will Charlie T learn to listen? And will Naphtali learn her left from her right? Time to find out as our 6 put their communication training to the test as they compete for their green brain belts.
Balloon pop, number drop.
This level tests how well our Brainees can communicate. So, our 6 need to be in teams of 2. The chopsticks will decide the pairs. So, there's Lucky Charlie B and Shannah, Smart Alice and Second Chance Sherine, and Charlie T and Naphtali, who didn't know her left from her right in the training. Things are about to get interesting.
quickly as possible. Teams must burst 6 balloons containing number which go together to form sum. Pairs need to decide who is guider, who is popper. With popper unable to see under helmet, they will be relying on guider to help them burst balloon. When all balloon popped, Brainees stop clock by shouting Brain-Jitsu. Quicker they burst balloon, more time have to pick up number and make sum. Once Brainees are happy with answer, hit gong. First 2 team to work out correct answer get green belts and advance to next level. 1 Brainee from losing team will be eliminated.
The key to success here is for the guider to use the right side of their brain to follow their teammates' progress and give them clear instructions. For their partner, it's vital they use the left side of their brain to focus on these instructions and nothing else.
Forward, slowly.
First to put the communication training to the test are Naphtali and Charlie T.
Go.
They were both on the listening team in the training, so how well will Charlie T do as the guider?
Left. Stop. Backwards. Backwards a bit.
You're being very clear, Charlie, but this challenge is about communicating under pressure, and your instructions are slower than a sushi bar conveyor belt.
Jump again. Backwards a bit. Jump again.
Naphtali needs to pop till the numbers drop. Put your helmet into it, girl.
Good. Okay, forwards. Jump. 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 Backwards a bit. Brain-Jitsu!
With the final balloon burst, their time is a respectable 1 minute 18 seconds. Smart Alice and Second Chance Sherine were both on the talking team in the training. Can Alice kick the left side of her brain into action to interpret Sherine's instructions?
Left. Forward. Jump.
It's a good start for the girls. Sherine is using her training well.
Back a bit. Forward. Tiny bit right.
You're racing against the clock, remember, Sherine? That pause was bigger than Mount Fuji.
Forward. Brain-Jitsu.
Sherine forgets to say Brain-Jitsu straight away, costing her team valuable seconds. But with a time of 1 minute 9, they're in the lead. Now for Shannah and Lucky Charlie B.
Forward.
He talked and she listened in the training, and they've gone for the same combo here, in the hope that the correct sides of their brains are already warmed up.
Right.
Shannah having trouble with the first balloon there.
Back a bit. Jump. Yes. Right, left.
Charlie B has remembered his training, and his instructions are as clear as a Japanese see-through fish.
Right, a little tiny bit. Forward. Jump. Right.
Shannah had trouble with the first balloon, but now she's popped, she just can't stop.
Brain-Jitsu.
Shannah and Charlie B have pipped Alice and Sherine to the post by just 2 seconds with a time of 1:07. So, as the fastest team, they set off first to collect their numbers and complete their sum. Here's what our Brainees are looking for. See if you can work out the answer. Charlie B and Shannah are already back with their numbers, and Lucky Charlie doesn't hesitate with the answer. Naphtali struggling with the symbols there. Smart Alice totally focused on the equation, and it pays off. Charlie T and Naphtali's struggle means they're last to finish. And as the other teams have got their sums right, they have to go face to face in the...
Stare off.
With just 1 green belt up for grabs, both Brainees must use all their powers of focus to fight the urge to blink. The first to falter will be eliminated. Blinking heck! Naphtali's in, and it's Ironara to Charlie T. He's out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm really devastated because I thought I was going to get the next belt. I could have communicated more with Naphtali. I could have said warmer and colder. I'm not sure, but Shannah or Charlie, I really think are going to win.
So, with 4 levels left, it's green brain belts for Charlie B, Naphtali, Shannah, Alice and Sherine.
The tip card said to give short and sharp instructions so it would be easier to understand, and that helped me quite a lot.
Now, not only am I the only Charlie in the game, but I'm the only boy in the game, which is really scary.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 4. Blue belt!
This 4th level requires our Brainees to master a primitive part of the brain called the amygdala, the area that responds to threat. Remember the last time you felt afraid or panicky? Maybe you were just about to sit an exam. Well, that feeling was triggered by the old amygdala. Now, stress can make you lose focus. Fact. Which is why my Brainees must train to keep their emotions under control.
Room of mental nourishment.
We're back in the room of mental nourishment, and it's time for our 5 green belt holders to focus on overcoming their fear.
Brain training. Form a circle. Pass the disgusting drink around the circle, only passing it on when you have said the name of a different animal. After 1 minute, the Brainee holding the drink has to drink it. Rabbit.
The gross drink is
Tiger.
actually seaweed. Yuck.
Fox.
Lion.
Panther.
Lucky Charlie B hesitates and seems to be a bit anxious, but that could just be because he's surrounded by girls.
Cat.
And Shannah hesitates too. She's letting the fear of the drink get to her instead of focusing on thinking of an animal.
Jaguar.
Monkey.
Gorilla.
Scaredy Shannah's hesitated again.
Fish.
And again. And this time it's cost her 1 sip of the yucky drink, and she really isn't keen.
Okay, get have a big drink of this afterwards.
Once you've done it, it's all over. You can just take a big gulp and then gush it down your throat and just swallow it like you're taking a tablet.
What's in
It's
it?
not going to kill you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Training tip time.
Tip. Concentrate. Try to blank out the time and fear of the drink to avoid panicking.
Sounds good. Pretty good tip.
Dolphin.
Toad.
Shark.
The training tip seems to have worked, because now no one's even pausing for breath.
Salmon.
Jaguar.
Tuna.
Millipede.
Worm.
Bee.
That means another minute's up, and Charlie B has to drink.
Take a jelly babies.
1 minute.
Pretty impressive. That was a fearless sip of something so disgusting.
I'm really scared of the next challenge because I think it's kind of related to what we've just done here. I just thought, so what? So what if it tastes horrible? It doesn't matter.
I wasn't scared, but maybe if it would have come to it, I would have kind of freaked out.
Can Charlie B's fearless attitude see him through to the next level? Will Naphtali freak out at what's in store? Or will Scaredy Shannah be out of the dojo? It's time to find out as our 5 put their brain training to the test in a fear-filled challenge that will decide who gets their blue brain belt.
Creepy crawly word grab.
This level, real test of mind over matter for Brainees, and will push them to really overcome their fear. Underneath the creepy crawlies lie an assortment of letters worth different points. Brainees have just 1 minute to plunge hands into tank and pick out up to 7 letters each. They then have a further minute to make higher scoring word they can.
To do well, my Brainees must block out the signals coming from their amygdala and ignore the creepy crawlies. The quicker they combat their fear, the more time they'll have to pick out the high-scoring letters.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Brainees should dig deep, because underneath the pile of worms are an extra 5 golden letters. If our Brainees manage to use one in their word, they'll double their score. Naphtali is really freaking out, just like she predicted. She must really focus on the letters and override her amygdala, or she'll be out. Smart Alice is laughing in the face of fear as she delves into the wormy letters. What a great use of her training. Lucky Charlie B was pretty fearless when it came to sipping the drink, and his focus is showing here. He's been very methodical and concentrating hard on the letters, not the worms. Scaredy Shannah not looking so scaredy anymore. She's obviously taking the training on board. So is Sherine. They're both focusing well. The minute's up. Our Brainees now have a further minute to make the highest scoring word they can from their letters. See if you can make a word from the anagram on the screen now. So, how have our green belt holders fared?
Eve.
Lucky Charlie B didn't need luck for that one. 6 points.
Poor.
Perfect. Smart Alice lives up to her name and is ecstatic. 8 points.
AC.
It may mean air conditioning to you and me, but the rules state that the she-hand can't allow abbreviations. No points. And Naphtali's dumbfounded.
Pear.
Fortunately for Shannah, you do get something for a pair in this game. 6 points to be precise. Finally, second chance Sherine.
Quez.
It sounds like a Mexican cheese, but will the she-hand allow it? No. Nil point for Sherine too, which means that Charlie B, Alice and Shannah have won their blue belts. But for Naphtali and Sherine, it all hangs on the...
Tie-break chopstick challenge!
It's tough but fair. Our Brainees must engage their occipital lobes, the seeing part of their brain, and quickly work out how many chopsticks they see. They have just 5 seconds to write down their answer. If they lose focus and panic under the pressure, it'll all be over. Time to reveal our Brainees' answers. Naphtali, 50. Sherine, 83. The actual number is... So, Naphtali's answer of 50 was furthest from the correct number of 94 chopsticks. Second chance Sherine has done it yet again. She's in and Naphtali's out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm sad to be out, but I hope Shannah wins because she's really good.
So, with only 3 levels to go, Charlie B, Shannah, Alice and Sherine proudly wear their blue brain belts.
I was so nervous I put on one number, then I changed it.
I'm really glad that I managed to get a good word and I didn't go out.
Brain-Jitsu! Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? Doctors, I love them. If you feel ill, all you have to do is go and see them and they'll help you get better. No wonder they spend around 7 years at medical school and then up to 4 years training. Enough respect. Stethoscope-tastic. Right, it's doctors again, but this time of the 17th century. This load of quacks believed that our personalities came from one of 4 types of fluids flowing through our bodies. What a load of nutters. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Brainy, modern doctors. Not so brainy, 17th century quacks.
Brain-Jitsu!
Tension in Brain-Jitsu dojo mounting. Now just 4 young hopeful remain to compete under watchful eye of Shihan. The journey has already been more surprising than sumo in stilettos. Smart Alice, first in last challenge. She won to beat. Lucky Charlie B, only boy left in dojo.
I was really scared about the worms. I really didn't like it.
Shannah, dark horse, who is coming up on inside. And second chance Sherine, who has more lives than Japanese cat.
It was terrifying being the tie break. My heart still hurts.
Only 2 Brainy will make final test. Table of supreme focus, where must move ball with power of mind. Brain-Jitsu black brain belt is within grasp. Now, time for level 5. Red belt!
Now, if you're learning to climb trees like Tarzan, then you might be interested to know that your new hobby is doing wonders for the old grey matter. Exercising both the thinking part of the brain, the cerebrum, and the doing part, the cerebellum. You see, doing new things increases the flow of blood into your head, which keeps your brain cells topped up with the oxygen they need to perform at their best. So, in level 5, my Brainees are going to be challenged to learn new skills. Now, you can speed up how quickly the brain takes in new stuff. And this is what our Brainees are going to train for now.
Room of mental nourishment.
It's our Brainees' 4th visit to the room of mental nourishment, and for this brain training exercise, they're going to be really working their brains by learning something new.
Brain training. Flip and catch as many coasters as you can.
Well, I guess these are the coasters then.
There's no fooling smart Alice, is there?
Yay, go on. How'd you do it? Do it again? Oh, really?
Yes, I can do it!
Yeah, it's not down, it's up. Now you've been doing that all the time.
This training combines both mental and physical skills. Our Brainees are stretching the thinking part of their brain by concentrating on their new skill, and they're also flexing the doing part of their brain by performing the physical action.
Oh!
They're all flipping rubbish. Training tip time, I reckon.
Approach this positively. Laugh out loud for 30 seconds.
Did you know that a fit of the giggles increases your heart rate, sending extra oxygen into your brain and helping it work at full capacity? Our Brainees are certainly embracing the training tip, but will it help with their wrist flick coaster catch action?
Or practice how to stand up for me.
The training tip has definitely encouraged everyone, because suddenly our Brainees are doing more flips than a Japanese Olympic gymnast. Second chance Sherine is taking things very seriously. Drum roll, please.
I'm getting better at this.
You think so, Sherine? Let's just watch that again. Oh well, she is trying.
The training has helped me become more positive, so it might help me get a more positive mood for the next challenge.
She may not be catching the coasters, but that kind of positivity is sure to help smart Alice with the next level. Will second chance Sherine do better with the challenge than she did with the coasters? Only time will tell, as our four now put their new skills training to the test to compete for their red brain belts.
Lazy brain buzz wire.
To win red belt, Brainee must guide hoop on helmet from one end of wire to other. Is race against clock, but Brainee must take care. If they touch wire, not only do they collect 5-second penalty, they also receive brain buzz from vibrating helmet. Most funny. Brainee with slowest time will be eliminated.
The tip for my Brainees in this next task is to remain calm and think positive thoughts. Giving in to frustration will only lessen their focus and slow them up. So, will our Brainees remember their training and stay mentally positive, or will they let the pressure get to them? First off is Lucky Charlie B. Of all our Brainees, he found the training most helpful, but will it help him with the buzz wire? Is the tongue for added balance? Possibly not. I have to say this lucky little lad certainly has stature on his side. There's no need for bending. Not many mistakes so far. Charlie B is really using his positive mental focus to conquer this new physical skill. And positivity positively shines out of him as he thinks the job's a good one. Smart Alice is kneeling like she's at a Japanese dinner party, but without the cushions. Excellent knee shuffle. Alice was very positive in her training and it's paying off. Not many mistakes so far. The focus on her face is as plain as boiled rice. It's a smooth finish and she's obviously relieved. Now for Shannah. Also a fan of the tongue technique, I see. Suffering sushi. Shannah seems to be feeling physical pain for a lack of mental concentration. She mustn't lose confidence. A look of joy and jazz hands that she's finished. Now, second chance Sherine. Harsh. 4 buzzes in a row. Sherine didn't do well in the training, and here again, she seems to be struggling to combine mental focus with physical agility. A bad finish, but which of our Brainees has found this a brain challenge too far? With 4 penalties, Charlie B's total time is 1 minute 14 seconds. With just 3 penalties, Smart Alice comes in at 1 minute 29 seconds. With 9 penalties, Shannah's total is 1 minute 34 seconds. So, Alice and Charlie are through, but will Sherine beat Shannah? With a whopping 14 penalties, Sherine's total time is 2 minutes 23, which means that Shannah's in and second chance Sherine is actually out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I wanted to get around the challenge for the black belt, but I think everybody else also done really, really well. I think Shannah's gonna win Brain-Jitsu because she's not scared of many things.
So, with only 2 levels left, Charlie B, Shannah and Alice stand proud in red.
I'm really impressed with myself because I thought I'm not going to make it that time. I really thought that was it for me.
The buzz wire was quite nerve-wracking at the beginning. I thought it was going to be really scary when it went buzz. I'm going to win it for the boys.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 6, Roll boat!
In level 6, my Brainees will draw on all they've learnt so far in their toughest test of focus yet. That's because it's this level which will decide which 2 of my remaining Brainees will go on to battle it out
For the black belt.
Now, imagine you're performing a magic trick. You've got all the secret little moves to remember, and there's an audience watching you. It's remembering stuff like this under pressure that level 6 is all about. It centres around 3 areas of the brain. The seeing part, the occipital lobes, the memory part, the temporal lobes, and the movement part, the cerebellum. To the max.
Room of mental nourishment.
With only 3 Brainees remaining, this penultimate brain training challenge is all about memory training.
Right, here's the card. Brain training. Memorise the sequence of colours.
You look confused, Alice. This training session is to exercise our Brainees' occipital lobes, or seeing part of their brain, and their temporal lobes, the memory bank, by memorising the sequence of colours.
Purple, yellow, orange, pink, green, blue, red, pink, green, silver.
Let's pretend it's a song, you know, turn it into words.
She's not called Smart Alice for nothing, you know. Good idea, love.
Purple, yellow, orange, pink, green, blue, red, pink, green, silver.
He may be flatter than a Japanese pancake, but as the song helped Charlie B memorise the order.
Purple, yellow, orange... No, was it? Yeah. Purple, yellow, orange, pink... Wait.
Green.
Okay.
Well, it's a start.
Yeah.
How is it easiest to remember then?
Maybe purple, yellow, orange.
Alice and Shannah seem too shy to sing. Time for a training tip.
Tip. Create a song linking the colours together. I've already done that.
Now the girls have got no choice but to get their pipes warmed up to sing.
So let's mix them around.
Okay.
Orange,
I think you're supposed to remember them in the way it was.
Yeah, but then if we do it like this, then we'll be better at this. Because we already know that when we have
Green,
no idea.
pink, pink.
Alice is right, Shannah. The more you challenge your memory, the better it gets.
Green, pink, pink. Red, purple, orange, yellow.
Shannah's ignored the training tip and still isn't really singing.
Shall I test you?
Okay. Green, pink, red. Wait, is it red? Yeah, red.
No, it's purple.
Okay, your turn.
How about you? You can test the...
Now Shannah's avoiding having her own memory training tested by testing Charlie again. Not that he's complaining.
Green, pink, red, purple, orange, yellow, silver, blue.
Perfect.
No, perfect it wasn't, but memory perfect it was.
I suggested that we put it into a song, and I've done that before, and it really helped, I think. I remember how many syllables each thing has, and it's easier to remember like that. I'll sort of divide it into bits.
So, Alice second-guessed the training tip, but will it help her with the next memory challenge? Will Charlie B turn his musical talent into memory talent? And will Shannah's shyness to sing lead her to lose? It's time to find out as our 3 red belt holders put their memory training to the test.
Super Memory Dizzy Dash.
Each Brainee is spin round on dizzy wheel, total of 10 times. Task is to use all power of focus to memorize 5 images in front of them. Then, race against clock to cross balancing beam and collect same 5 images from 10 hanging above them. Then, must arrange pictures based on size of object, starting with smallest. When Brainee happy with selection, hit gong!
My tip for the Brainees is to keep focused on the main objective and use their training to link the 5 images together. So, our final 3 brave the wheel to compete for their brown brain belt and for a chance to triumph over the table of supreme focus. Time to spin. Will their memory training help our Brainees ignore the effects of the wheel and memorise the images? The order they're looking for is at the bottom of the screen. Lucky Charlie B is up first. He excelled in the training. I wonder if we're going to be treated to a song again. This really is the ultimate test of distraction for our Brainees. Not only are they under pressure as they race against the clock, but they also have to fight their dizziness to collect only the 5 images they saw from the 10 hanging above them. Then they have to arrange those images in order of size, starting with the smallest. Charlie B taking his time with the order, leaving the other images on the floor, so he has the full use of both hands to slot the cards in easier. A well thought out tactic, and it looks like it's working. Every wrong image means a 5-second penalty. The Brainee with the slowest time will be eliminated from the dojo. But it looks like a full house for Lucky Charlie B. Next up is Smart Alice. It was her idea to do a song in training, but I can't hear a peep out of her now. The dizziness has made her a little unsteady. Oh, watch out! Don't forget that this challenge decides which 2 Brainees will go through to the final round, the table of supreme focus. Alice has remained focused and didn't let that card dropping distract her from collecting the others at super speed. Now for the order. Changing her mind about the apple there. Oops, the dizziness may have affected Alice's balance, but the order is spot on. The question is, will it be fast enough to secure her place in the final? Last up is Shannah. She seems pretty distracted by the dizziness already and almost forgets to undo her belt. Shannah didn't really push herself in the training and avoided having her memory tested. Will it affect her chances of making it to the final? She certainly seems distracted by the dizziness. There's the signature Shannah tongue. A lot of indecision at the end there, but as it cost her the brown brain belt, time for the results. Charlie B, 1 minute 13 seconds and no penalties. Alice, 1 minute 12 seconds and no penalties. With just 1 second between Alice and Charlie B, it could not be closer. It all hangs on Shannah. 1 minute 30 with 20 seconds of penalties, which means that Charlie B and Alice are in, and with a total of 1 minute 50 seconds, Shannah is out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm proud of myself because I've come this far, but I'm really disappointed, but I'm happy for the people who have actually gone on to the final. I think Alice would win the finals because she's a strong member of the group.
So, with only 1 level to go, it leaves just Lucky Charlie B and Smart Alice to wear the brown brain belts in preparation for the final.
I can't explain it. It's just this happiness. I love this happiness.
I'm speechless. My predictions are wrong.
Brain-Jitsu.
8 young hopeful arrived at Brain Training Dojo to fight for Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. As challenge got tougher, Brainees got fewer. Some too slow. Others lost focus under pressure. One by one they have been eliminated until just 2 remain. Smart Alice and Lucky Charlie B. Only 1 second between them in last round. Competition tighter than 2 sumo wrestlers in single bed. But who will use brain training to max to win final challenge? Level 7, Black Belt!
So, this is it. Between my 2 remaining Brainees and the black belt stands Brain-Jitsu's ultimate challenge. A mental duel that is head to head in every sense. The battlefield? A table, but not just any table. For this, my friends, is the table of supreme focus, where our two Brainees will attempt to move a ball across the table using only the power of their mind. By getting this far, they've already demonstrated mental control under many different types of pressure. But now, they must learn to focus their minds by entering a state of total calm. To prepare them, my two finalists will need to get into the zone.
Room of mental nourishment.
We welcome Lucky Charlie B and Smart Alice, our two brown brain belt holders, to the final room of mental nourishment. For this task, our Brainees must bring together all their training to achieve ultimate focus.
Brain training. Mentally prepare yourself for the final task. Don't let the sounds put you off.
So, our two finalists have to block out the noises and focus only on finding an inner calm and concentration. Both Brainees are doing well, but let's see if the training tip can help them further.
Repeat 3 positive statements to yourself.
To calm myself. I will be calm and I shall get through this final.
I'm in the finals. It's just in the final. I'm in the finals.
I'm grateful, I'm strong, I'm mentally well.
I'm in the finals. So clever, I can do it.
These positive statements, they make me a bit more confident and don't let myself get distracted.
I just feel the same because I was already really focused and ready. Nothing can stop me now.
So, the competition is tighter than a kimono. Both Brainees have been strong throughout their time in the dojo. But will Smart Alice find herself outsmarted? Or has Charlie B's luck finally run out? Let's find out.
Table of supreme focus.
Rules are simple. Each Brainee must push ball to the opponent's end of table using only power of mind. Sensors in Brainees' headbands measure brainwaves. This is converted into electrical signal, which moves ball. More focused mind, stronger signal, and faster ball will travel. See how Brainees are doing on this readout. 2 lines represent each player's brainwaves. Lower the line, more concentrated their mind.
To make sure this is the test of all tests, our Brainees must win the best of 3 rounds. So this is the big one. Our 2 finalists must use all their brain training to enter their zone of absolute focus if they are to succeed. This is the reason they came to the dojo. This is the moment they've been training for. The she hand starts them off and the mind race is on. Charlie B's the first to move the ball, but Alice is putting up an excellent fight. Both lines on the readout are almost equal, and that ball is by no means moving fast. In fact, Alice has stopped the ball in its tracks. The tables have turned again and again. Oh, this is the closest battle of the brains I've seen. It's stopped once again, but Charlie B has regained his focus. His green brainwave line is lower than Alice's black, and he's successfully pushing the ball towards her end with just the power of his mind. So, it's round 1 to Lucky Charlie B. Although luck doesn't come into play on the table of supreme focus, it's all about mental agility. Can Smart Alice even the score? It's a flying start for Charlie B. With his green line straight and low, he's looking unstoppable. Alice's high black wiggly line looks like she's lost it. That's it, it's all over. Charlie B has come up trumps. He used his training to the max to prove himself a true master of the mind and worthy winner of the black belt of Brain-Jitsu.
I think I've come first rather than second because I've been preparing it for a while. I can't explain it, I'm just so happy. I really didn't think I'd do it.
Glory for one brings disappointment for another. She fought valiantly, but now Alice must leave the dojo.
Walk of eternal regret.
Sometimes I can't even focus because that's not exactly my character. So when it got to that, I was a bit, well, I didn't think I'd get it. But still, I got into the finals, that's brilliant, while some people didn't. So I'm proud of myself and I'm happy for Charlie.
So, Smart Alice was finally outsmarted. The competition was almost neck and neck all the way through, culminating in a real battle of the brains on the table of supreme focus. But in the end, Charlie B used his brain training to the max to find that extra focus for the final mind sprint, surpass Alice and grab the coveted black brain belt of Brain-Jitsu.
Our journey has come to an end. Another Brainee has proven themselves worthy to wear the Brain-Jitsu black belt. But while Brain-Jitsu might represent the most extreme form of brain training, its philosophy can be shared by all. Each and every one of you has it in your power to grow your mind. All it takes is dedication and practice. This has been